Good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys are ready to get this day started. Good morning, Miss Lowe. Miss Lowe, thank you for purchasing the notebook. I appreciate you. Thank you. Good morning. Hope you guys had a great weekend and ready to get. This is the official start of your week. Get this week started. If it's not, I hope you're having a miraculous, most wonderful day. And you did get, I sent you my personal notes, Miss Lowe, for the month of March. So you should have got those too. I emailed those to you. So, good morning. Yeah, I'm a little thirsty this morning. So one of the things I like to do to make sure that I get my water intake is I keep water here on my desk so that I can have something to drink. And when I wake up in the mornings, I need water. And I like room temperature water. Usually I do hot tea. And yes, we do belly shirts early in the morning. So good morning. Hope you guys are ready. Let's do the intro and let's get it. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show, where we are having confessions and conversations about your everyday life. My name is Yamitra Jojo Waddell, the only Live Past Crazy specialist. So what better place to be than here with me? Good morning, Joshua. Great morning, Pete and Margaret. Margaret and Pete. Hope you guys are ready to get this day started. If you missed yesterday's show, go back and watch it, honey. Y'all washed y'all face and brushed y'all teeth with me yesterday, but we got the morning started. Thank you. Finally got them. Thank you. I was beginning to worry. I'm so glad you got them, Miss Rivera. Aren't those the cutest ones? Let me tell you. I sent you my favorite journals. They are so, I love those things. They're gorgeous. Tammy, I'm going to call you today. Good morning, everybody. So I hope you're ready. If you, like I said, if you missed yesterday, honey, go back and watch. We washed our face and brushed our teeth together, and we got ready. And y'all got a little tour of the office yesterday. But today, y'all, it's June 1st. That means we're 28 days until my birthday. Let the excitement begin. So I'm glad you like them. Honey, write your book, and I can't wait to read your book. And I know it's going to start from that journal. So, when you finish your book, I just want to be the first to know. I ain't even got to be the first to read it. So this is June is my birthday month. Come through June, Cancers. So I'm excited, and I don't know, but 2 years ago I celebrated the whole month, and I gave you guys things for the whole month. I gave away free stuff from my reading list to classes to all the things. If y'all interested in me doing that again, let me know. I forgot I even did it. And so if you're interested, let me know. I may do that. So we're in the countdown, 28 days for my birthday. Yeah. All right, Miss Rivera, your birthday's in 7 days. Congratulations. Thank you. I have on a belly shirt now, Margaret. So I need you to, let's get it going, friend. I'm going to encourage all of my friends to get belly shirts. Tammy already has one. So Margaret, Miss Rivera, Joshua, we got belly shirts, Miss Lowe, we got belly shirts on deck. All right, so let's get going, y'all. Please make sure you share the show, because sharing is caring. If your friends and family don't have Facebook, send them over to the YouTube channel where they can subscribe and binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there. The same thing with the podcast. Make sure they subscribe as they listen. I would greatly appreciate that. Don't forget, we have all the books, and we have all the classes. We have all the things. We have the movie. So if they don't do any of that, tell them I said Grand Rising. And if you would like to know, like where some more of my books and classes are, you can check it out there. Miss Rivera is ready, honey. We are ready. You hear me? Ready. All right. So here we go with the quote of the day. I read this yesterday, and I instantly knew I had to talk about it. And then I had a conversation about a different aspect of it, but I knew I wanted to talk about this. So the quote is long. Yes, I need to find somebody to make. So I'm working on finding somebody to make my shirts for that, because I'm working on that part. All right. Here's the quote of the day. You do, and this is long, so I want you to listen. You do not have to know where your vision is taking you. You simply have to trust where your vision is taking you. Your vision is not a mistake. The mistake is not following it. The mistake is not trusting the vision. The mistake is not surrendering to that which flows from the divine spirit. Insert God, insert whatever religion you like there. The mistake is not surrendering to that which flows from God. So you don't have to know where your vision is taking you. We talk about that all the time, that we have a big vision. That doesn't mean because we can't see it, we diminish the vision altogether. It simply means we put it in bite-sized pieces and we work it as we go. You simply have to trust where the vision is taking you. Your vision is not a mistake. The mistake is not following the vision. The mistake is not trusting it. The mistake is not surrendering to that which flows from the divine spirit, that which flows from God. That's the mistake. Right, Margaret. We are doing all the things, all of it. So this morning, the thought of the day is, what is the process? What's the trust, right? What is trust? What is the process? Because I think that's important. I think that's important for us to discuss, to think about, like, what is that? What is trust of us? What is trust, period? How are we, and what is the process? I had a conversation this weekend last week, and the lady said, well, just tell me what to do. I can't just tell you what to do. I can, however, put you in a position, mindset wise, where you think differently. And as you think differently, you will be bold enough to ask yourself the question that you desperately need to ask, so that you come up with the answer and not me. It's not for me to give you. I can't give you my answer, because it would be JoJo's answer. We all can share wise words. All the women and all the men here, we have wise words for everybody. We can share wise words. The point in sharing wise words and what is your process and trusting it is that we get you to think things that make you go, to say, maybe, perhaps, I haven't thought this way before. Good morning, Miss Lowry. So what is the process? What is trust? Trust is trusting yourself. It's trusting yourself and trusting your self-knowledge. We talk about this a lot because we assume that right, Margaret, that we don't have the capabilities to think beyond what we thought. And it could be because somebody said along the way, well, JoJo, that was a stupid idea. I can't tell you how many times people have told me that. Well, JoJo, that was dumb. Yep, it might have been, but it was my thought process and my idea. And I need, if you've been told that and then you forgot that you can make good decisions, I need you to begin today to trust yourself. Trust the divine, God, insert your religion. Trust that it is guiding you the right way. And you have to get to the point of trusting the process. We talked about this maybe 2 weeks ago. Do you want to change? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, the second thing you got to do is let go. Right there is the flow. Right there is the flow. When you say, okay, I let go of having to prove myself. You trying to prove a point you ain't got to prove. You're trying to make somebody love you enough to see the value of you. Insert Brené Brown. Either you're going to stand inside of your story and own it, or you're going to stand outside of your story and hustle your worthiness. And hustling your worthiness means you're trying to convince somebody that you're good enough to love, that you're good enough to have that job, that you're good enough to be a friend with. Honey, we've all been there. It's time to stop hustling our worthiness. It is what it is. Your value is your value. I need you to state it and stand on it. That is trusting the process. That is, yes, I want this change. Yes, I'm going to let this go. That is the flow. And by flow, that is me not fighting against what I'm supposed to be doing. Next month, July 26th, and we know the significance of July 26th for me. July 26th will make 1 full year of entrepreneurship. It has been a hell of a ride. Hell of a ride. You hear me? Trust the process. This was me. This time last year, this was me from April to July. You do not have to know where your vision is taking you. You simply have to trust where your vision is taking you. Your vision, JoJo, is not a mistake. The mistake is not following it. The mistake is not trusting it. The mistake is not surrendering to that which flows from the divine spirit, that which flows from God. See, he was waking me up every morning with that thing that said, this ain't, hey, JoJo, this ain't it. Every morning, every afternoon, JoJo, yeah, this here, this ain't it. And I would argue my limitations with the creator. I would have a whole argument with the creator to say, but you don't understand. But you don't understand, creator. I need this job. You don't understand, God, that how am I going to pay bills without money? And the answer simply was, but did I ask you any of that? Did I ask you to worry about those things? Did I say, hey, think about this, worry about that? Or did I simply say, trust the vision? Did I say, write the vision and make it plain so that you can articulate it and understand it? Insert Sister Rise. Revitalizing individual sacred energy. Is that what you were told to do? Absolutely. Can you focus on that thing? Yes. If you don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. If you focus on what you can do, everything else will line itself up. So what is the process? The process, friend, is deciding that you want something different. The process is letting go. The process is trusting yourself that you have the knowledge and the information to go the next step. You have it all. There's nothing else to think about. There's nothing else to meditate over. There's nothing else to pray about. There's nothing extra that we need to do. We are wasting time, and the time is now. If you never read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, that's a good book. The time is now. And have this conversation with yourself. JoJo, why don't you trust yourself? And if it's because somebody else, and if it's because you have made crazy mistakes and you're living them out now, what perfect time than now to redirect where you're going? You know, on the GPS, when you put in a new address, she go bloop, bloop, bloop a couple of times and she redirects you on a new route. You can put in a new destination. You don't have to see this one out. If this one ain't working, you don't have to see this one out. Do this as a square up exercise. Where's your vision taking you? What is the process? The process of you is understanding, do you want something different? Yes or no? Now let that thing go. When you let that thing go, now the allowing of JoJo got easier when I understood this part. And we will always do confessions and conversations with JoJo because I don't mind telling my business. That's evident if you've read book 1 and book 2. Don't forget the book club is coming up on Thursday at 7:30. If you want to join, it is free. You can ask me all the questions about book 1 or book 2. You get a free workbook to go with it too. Here's my thing. If I had continued to argue my limitations for what I could not do, there would not have been the abundance of things that I could not comprehend after. Meaning I had to be so into, I let this go. My vision is what it is. It doesn't matter. I trust that God himself is leading and guiding. When I got there, the abundance that I had no mental capacity to understand came through. If I would have stayed, and July makes 1 full year, if I would have stayed, I never would have had the mental capacity to understand the abundance that was coming. These comments, and if you go back and watch the morning show from April of last year up until now, the conversations have changed. They have gotten deeper. I have challenged you more. I have challenged myself more. I have become way more transparent about the struggles and the growth processes and the challenges. And it was in all of that, that abundance that blew my mind that I was seeing. Good morning, Miss Lowry. Meaning the abundance of me, not materialistic abundance. So I don't want us to get confused with, oh, in abundance, you can use it however you choose. I'm talking about abundance of self. The allowing of JoJo got easier. I understood more of who and why I was. I understood my journey a little bit better. My steps became a little bit bolder. They were more sturdy. They were more confident. Head up, shoulders back, chest up. Thank you, Miss Lowry. She been with me for a minute. She know. Things changed. The mistake is not surrendering to that which flows from God. Your vision is not a mistake. The mistake is not following what you were told. The mistake is not trusting it. You simply have to trust where your vision is taking you. You don't have to know where it is taking you. You have to trust that it is taking you. You got to trust that part. And here's the secret. To trust that it's taking you, you got to trust yourself. Some of us don't trust ourselves. We don't trust that you can do this. Listen, when I did Sister Rise Retreat last year, I knew I could do it, but there was still part of me that says, are people going to show up? And I sold out. Honey, we got 8 tickets left this year. I have no doubt I will sell out again this year. I am trusting that I am doing the right thing. My vision was not the mistake. The mistake was not trusting it. The mistake was not saying, okay, I let everything else go. Let me do this. And that process is me recognizing me. Me recognizing me inside of God himself. God, I use God and creator as the same word. He created everything. Why would I not call him the creator? Right, Miss Lowry? Absolutely. And if I am greatness on display, which is God, if I am his greatness on display at all times, do you think he did not put greatness inside of each and every one of us? You woke up this morning because you were needed inside of this universe, inside of this world to make it work. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Trust that you have the and friend, you got to trust the process and yourself to know that the people you need to know will make themselves available to you. They will make themselves known to you. There were people I could not meet because I was focused on something else. There were conversations I could not have because I was focused on something else. There were people who were willing to help me, pay me, do all the things, but because I was focused on things that did not concern me, I couldn't receive them. And the minute I said, okay, I'm focused on this, do you want something different? Yes, okay, let All the preconceived notions go. The allowing of me got easier. The abundance that I never knew was possible came. It was not monetary abundance. It was the abundance of the mindset. It was the abundance of the spirit. It was the abundance of JoJo. It was the abundance of revelation. Of wow. So this is what's on the other side when people say, really, if you change your thoughts. Monetary is just extra on top. The freedom of abundance in your mind and in yourself that's what you want. That's your end goal. Because when you get there, there is no stopping what you can and cannot do. Because the monetary abundance is just a part of that. The abundance is your mindset. It is the freedom to think differently. It's the freedom to say, without a doubt, this is who I am. So what is the process? The process is trusting yourself. What is trust? Trusting that you know, regardless of what people have said, regardless of your past decision-making abilities, today is a new day. You have the knowledge you need. You have the answers. You have the tools. You have the compass. You got the maps. You got the GPS. You have the directions. You have the destination. You have everything that you need. Period. There's nothing else for you to go search for. Some of us are, what's that song? If you good in AME Zion Baptist, searching for my Jesus way out on the hill. Y'all remember that song? What are we searching for when he lives inside of us? What are you searching for when you have the tools inside of you? What are you looking for when everything that you need, you already have? We are searching for the answer that we assume that we don't have. We are searching for something that we think we don't have because everybody else seems to be out there looking and searching for something. The minute you realize you already got it, you ain't got to search for a relationship with the Creator. You are the relationship with him. You are it. It is you. Y'all are one. Because if you are made in his image, does he not already reside there? Why I got to go search for something that is already inside of me? It is me. I am his greatness on display. I was made in his image, in his likeness. If you act like your daddy, you act like your daddy. You act like your mama, you act like your mama. And thank you, Margaret. And that's on period. So trust that you have that thing already inside of you. There are no mistakes. The quote of the day, it was long, and I read it, and I can't remember the name of the book. You do not have to know. A to the men, Miss Lowry. Trust the process. Congratulations. And listen, when you don't try to figure it out, what, Miss Lowry, tell them what happened when you don't try to figure stuff out. The answers come. When you stop trying to give the Creator of the entire universe answers on how he can fix what he created, then, friend, the answer comes. Stop trying to figure it out. That ain't none of your business. Your business is to trust the process. It is to understand your vision, why you were put here. If you say you don't know why you were put here and you don't know your vision, step number one to live past crazy is to be quiet. Go sit somewhere with paper and pen and be quiet and listen to the Creator talk to you. Now you can hear it. You got all this other noise, cars blaring. You got all the things. Just listen. Right. He don't need our instructions. He need that. The rules are very simple. He told you what to do. Be free here. Everything else is going to be added unto you. That's it. The Bible is a book of psychology. It tells you how to think and be free here. When this is free, everything else is added. But if you're not free here, meaning if you don't trust the process that the Creator has created, now insert all the problems and strife. And right, Miss Lowry, it's so much less stressful when you focus. So if you assume you don't have a vision, you don't know what you're doing, I just want to challenge you today to stop and just be quiet. No radio, no inspirational, no song. I don't want you to dance. I don't want you to have praise and worship. I simply want you to be quiet and allow all the thoughts to come. You can set the timer for 5 minutes because it's a lot. Sit quietly and listen to what you have to say to you. And now you can start paying attention. The answer is going to come. But right now, there's just so much noise, you can't possibly hear it. So on this most amazing day, it's going to be a great day. And yesterday, we talked about standards. If you missed yesterday's show, go back and watch it. Right, Miss Lowry? You got to do something different. And you got to be so adamant about doing something different. Nothing else matters. Nothing else will matter to you because you know you got to do differently. So urgentaneously. Like you can't be like, oh, I'm going to be different. I'm going to do a little bit at a time. You be like, oh, snap. This got to be different right now. Good morning, Lisa. So yesterday we talked about standards. We're not lowering our standards. Our standards is where we develop our character. So my standard of this is where my character is at. Now, if you meet people who cause you to lower your standard, I'm going to challenge you to not lower your standard and allow them to come to yours. And if they can't make it to your standard, they can simply walk away and allow them to go. Now, we all grown. There's a difference between working with people and you understanding that this ain't working. Set your standard. And don't be afraid or ashamed of it. It is a guide, Margaret. Absolutely. Set your standard. What does your standard say about you? Your standard is your character. From this point, I cannot go and you cannot come. What is the standard I'm setting for myself and for those around us? You know what's frustrating as hell is you have a standard for everybody you meet, but you don't have a standard for yourself. You have a standard for every man, woman, boy, girl, raising your kids. You have a standard for everybody. But when it comes to you having a standard for yourself, you don't. You negotiate down every time. You say you want all the things up here. You negotiate down to here. The next thing you know, you're accepting them here. You're accepting on this level. And now you're mad. You pissed off really bad. Because people are giving you here, but you said you wanted here. Well, here comes ain't no good men. All people want to take advantage of me. Ain't no nice people around. Ain't none of this. You lowered your standard. They saw it and they gave you what they knew you would accept. So you can't get mad at people when they give you the bare minimum. They watched you lower your standard. They tried you in increment pieces. Let me try this. Oh, so she lowered her standard. Okay, let me try this. Oh, she gonna keep lowering it. Let me add this. Oh, she gonna keep lowering it. So now you good and mad because you here on their level. So now you want to raise your standard again and you want to bring them with you, boo. They don't want to come. They brought you here for a reason. Why would they come up when they brought you down? That's not what they want to do. Insert their intent. Their intention never was to come here. Their intention was to bring you here. And that's what they did. Did they not do that very well? You can't get mad at them because they did their job. You should get mad at yourself because you didn't hold to your own. Right, Margaret? And we settle so much. Honey, Miss Lowry, honey, we up to my kneecaps. If I say I won't hear, I cannot continue to negotiate to accept here and then get mad and angry, right? I can't. Because what I'm mad about, right, to Shana, honey, try me if you want to, friend. That's where JoJo's at this point. You can try me if you want to. Because I'm not fixing to come down off of this right here. Now, I may have had a momentary lapse of insanity. Okay? May have momentary lapse, and I got crazy. And I was like, oh, okay. And I lowered it. But when you become aware, oh, you lowered that thing. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Let me push the gas and get you right on up here. If you don't want to come, that's not my business. My business is my standard and my character. And regardless, JoJo's got to hold to that. If I don't hold to that, I ain't gonna like me. Right to Shayna. What? Honey, that JoJo, and that's when you talk to yourself, JoJo, excuse me, can I talk to you for a minute? What the hell is you doing? Did you just realize you lowered your standard here in this job, in this relationship, with this friendship, with this money, with your abundance, with your vision? Did you realize you lowered that? Girl, no, I didn't, honey. It's okay. I got you. Pull up. Pull up. Pull all the way up and handle your business. I'm not fixing to continue to lower my standard because now I'm taken away from my character. Now I'm going to act differently because I'm not in the same space, because I don't know how to operate on any other level than my standard and my character. And the minute I'm forced to operate outside of that, well, then you're like, but JoJo acting kind of strange and funny. Was she acting crazy? Because I don't know that. I don't know what that is. So now I'm going to act like my environment. So on this lovely day, I hope this has helped somebody. Trust the process. What is the process? What is trust? It is understanding yourself, that you have all the tools that you need. Understand that you have that self-knowledge. Okay? You got it all. Margaret, listen. I'm right there with you, friend. It is me, and I am she, and we are it. Honey, I'm all the things. On this lovely day, there's the link for the Sister Rise Retreat. Also the link for the Fearless Morning Show notebook, so you can take your notes if you like. It is digital. Miss Lowry was like, I'm going to need that printed. So Miss Lowry got a printed copy. I hope you enjoy it, Miss Lowry. So you can have it and take your notes. Yeah, you better fit. I hope you fixing to fix it. Miss Lowry. Honey, I hope you fixing it. Listen, check yourself today and be like, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all go ahead and sing that song. We all know it. Joshua, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see y'all. I'm really thinking about doing a meet and greet. Me and Margaret have talked about this. Maybe me coming a couple of days early. We do a meet and greet and I hang out with JoJo the day before the event, or maybe I stay a day later. So if y'all interested in that, let me know, and maybe we can have some in-person conversation. Listen, this is how I act in person. I'm no different. I like to have fun. I like to laugh. I like to do all the things. Trust yourself in this process today, okay? You have the tools. So the quote of the day, and I'm going to copy and paste it because it is long, and I want you to see it, because sometimes you need to see it for yourself, right? People, sometimes you need to see the word for yourself. You don't need to take somebody else's opinion of the words, right? You need to see them for yourself. Sometimes you need to see the words for yourself. You do not have to know where your vision is taking you. You simply have to trust. Thank you. I knew somebody was going to come through with the song. Thank you, Miss Lowry. You do not have to know where your vision is taking you. You simply have to trust where your vision is taking you. Your vision, friend, is not a mistake. The mistake is not following your vision. It's not trusting it. The mistake is not surrendering to that which flows from the divine spirit. Period. So on this lovely day, Trust that you have the right vision, okay? Trust that you know what you fixing to do. Just as sure as you know your name is how sure you are that you know that next step. Okay? You know. And you know without a shadow of doubt that you know. So on this most amazing day, I want you to have a great day. I want you to be peaceful, period, because there's nothing after that. If you have questions about Sister Rise, send me a message. I'll be glad to answer them for you and be honest to tell you if this is something that is for you or not for you. And if it's something you say, I ain't got the funds for that, go to that bit.ly/J Waddell. I have other classes, books, and workbooks there. And I'm thinking about doing a different version of the Sister Rise Retreat. I'm thinking about it. So y'all let me toil, as the old folks say, let me toil it over in my mind. So I want you to have a good day. I want you to put on belly shirts today, because we have on one this morning. I want you to put on the belly shirt this morning. I want you fellas to put on some good smelling cologne. I want you to put on some lipstick. Paint your fingernails, honey. Do your hair. Take it out that bun. Take it out that ponytail. We've had enough of the ponytails. Take it out, honey. Shake your hair. You got locks for a reason. Shake. If you got on a weave, go ahead and shake that too. Shake your hair. Put on some lipstick. Honey, put on your good bra and your perfume. Get out some paper and pencil today. Tell me, what is your vision? Where you're not changing your standards? Where your standards going to be set? Change your atmosphere. Girl, my belly ain't ready. Change your, that's how you're going to change your atmosphere. If you don't like where you are, that's how you instantly going to change your atmosphere today. Okay? That's how you instantly going to do that. So I don't want to see, I need pictures of people without their hair and ponytails today. Can y'all send me those? I need to see without your ponytail in, with your hair down, your lipstick on. It don't matter where you're going. Yeah, right, Mark. Honey, put on some lip gloss. Put on those earrings. Now you have changed your atmosphere. Put on your favorite song, like the windows up in the house. Open up all the doors, because we're letting that stagnant energy out, because it don't serve us. It doesn't. You're changing your atmosphere right now. And as you dance and as you sing with the windows open and the doors open, just say thank you for understanding my next steps in my journey. Thank you that I know what I'm about to do. Thank you. Yes, honey. As my mama say, have the sisters looking pretty. Set them sisters up nice and pretty. Put on your Sunday bra. Honey, do all the things. And as you do that, be thankful that you're changing right now. That today, in this second, you have literally changed inside of you. You have set a standard. And as you welcome that new standard in with song and dancing and saying it out loud, as you say, I'm thankful for this new standard. I'm thankful that I understand the vision for my journey. I'm thankful that I understand my journey. I'm thankful that the answer is coming that I'm desperately seeking. As you sing and dance and open up the windows and the doors, you are changing the atmosphere. Now, at any time, right? At any time during the day, you will realize that you feel totally different than what you used to. At any time, expect that you're going to have an idea or a thought that you never had before. You're going to be like, well, dog, where did that come from? Why ain't I never thought about that? It is because you now have changed the atmosphere. And I love you, Miss Lowry. Thank you, Miss Margaret, for the song. Miss Margaret posted the song. Let me post it inside of here. This is the song for the day. On this most amazing day, I want you to be peaceful, period. I want you to look at the standard. And then I want, as you begin to change, listen, what's going to happen? As you change your standard, people are going to realize one or two things. Either they can adjust or they cannot. Either way, it's not your business. Either way, it's not your business. If y'all saw my post yesterday, one or two things are gonna happen today. Either I'm gonna go meet my abundance, or my abundance is gonna come meet me. One or two. That's all the only options I got. Them the only two. Either I'm gonna raise my standard, or you gonna come to my standard. I'm not fixing the. We're not coming down. So which one or two of them about to happen? One or two. As my dad used to say, he said, pick one. You want this butt whooping now, or you want it right now? One or two things is fixing to happen. So on this most amazing day, please make sure you share the show, because sharing is caring. If you send people to the YouTube channel to binge watch the Fearless Morning Show, please have them subscribe to the YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. That costs you nothing. Please, if you send them to the podcast, have them subscribe to the podcast. We're on Apple and Pandora, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. You can literally take JoJo wherever you want to. I'm everywhere you want to be. Honey, take me along for the ride. If they don't do that, they can read the books. They can watch the movie. I greatly appreciate you guys hanging out with me this morning. I hope this has helped somebody. If it has, please take what you need. Leave the rest for somebody else if it has not. So I expect the hairs to be down, no ponytails, the lipsticks, the belly shirts, the fingernails. I expect all the things today, okay? Even if you can't, listen, even if you can't go get your nails done, you got one of them Dollar Tree kits. Go and clean up your cuticles and put some fingernail polish on there. Honey, mine been a little crooked too, little crooked. And that's okay. The point is we recognize that and we can fix that. It's all figure outable and fixable. As long as we realize this urgentaneously for us to do so. We don't have time to wait. The time is now. So, listen, I think I'm going to give away a book. I found another copy of this book this weekend. And I don't know if I want to give away the new copy or the used copy. I think I'm giving, if y'all don't mind me have written in this book, I'll give this away to somebody, because it's my birthday month. And that's what we're doing. It's June 1st. Today is, we're 28-day countdown. So I think, listen, when I bought this book, somebody had already scribbled in it, but it is a good book. So I think I may give this one away today. One day my soul just opened up, and we have talked a lot of things in here. So I think that's what I may do for today. Anyway, have a good day. All right, Miss Lowry, I got you. All right, guys, I hope you have the most amazing day. And I will see you guys here bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a good one.